Do you ever have a nasty changeup and you're throwing it really well for a few games and then all of a sudden it disappears and you can't throw it as good anymore? That's what we're talking about today. I got a great question.
All right, so about a month ago, I started throwing 3/4, and I kind of lost the feel of my changeup. When I threw overarm, I would get arm side and more sink to it and like less velocity. But now, since I've thrown 3/4, it seems like it's harder and not much of a disparity between my fastball and my changeup. And that was my go-to to lefties. So if you could help with that, thank you.
Thank you so much for that question. That's a great question, and I have a great answer for you. But before we get into that, if you throw a changeup, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you do not throw a changeup, leave that thumbs down. No matter what you just gave me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell symbol right next to it so you can be notified anytime I upload any new pitching videos. If you're a serious pitcher, you're going to want to do that. Then go leave me a comment down below and let me know if you have any baseball questions. And don't forget to let me know that you subscribed as well. Now, let's get into the answer for how to find or how to feel your changeup again. So I used to throw a slider, and the same thing happened to me with my slider. I would throw it really well for a while, and then I would lose it, and I would have to find it again. And this happened on and off throughout my career when I was throwing the slider. So it's something that happens. Now, there's two things that I want you to think of when you're trying to find your pitch, whether it be a changeup or a slider or any off-speed pitch, really. Number one is you have to have good feel. And you said it yourself, feel, right? You lost the feel. You have to have good feel. Feel is most important when it comes to these off-speed pitches, especially a changeup. A changeup is very much a feel pitch. The way I like to think of the changeup is really like almost like shooting a basketball, okay? You have to have that feel from different ranges and stuff. Even though we're pitching from the same range, distance, pitching mound, we still want to have that feel of where we're trying to drop that pitch into. If we're trying to throw an 0-2 changeup in the dirt, we got to have that feel of dropping it in there. Also, if we're going backdoor, maybe we're trying to drop it in backdoor, but you want to have that feel. And I kind of have that thought, at least for me, in my head, in my body, when I'm feeling it, it's like shooting a basketball. That's the kind of feel you want to have when you're throwing that pitch. So instead of thinking of throwing that pitch to a spot, think about shooting that pitch to your place that you're trying to put it. The second thing is you do not want to overthink it when you're working on it, because the first thing that happens, and like I said, it's happened to me before plenty of times. The first thing that happens is you're like, what happened to it? What did I do? What do I have to do to fix it? And you start overthinking, and it always happens. It happened to me. I tried to do too much. You tried to press too much, and then it's all out of whack. Sometimes you mess up more things that way. So try not to overthink it. Try not to feel pressured or rushed to fix it. Even though I know it's very important to find it again, you can't overthink it. You can't let it bother you that much. You have to just be very into your feel, like I said before, and not overthink it. Just have that good feel when you're throwing those bullpens. You know, be patient. Be patient is probably the biggest tip I can give you when you're trying to find your pitch. I just shot another great video about the changeup with 5 tips on how to throw it good. So you might want to watch that one. I'll leave a link right here. There's some good tips in that one that might help you as well find your changeup. Again, just be patient. Have confidence when you're throwing it. Have the feel, but be patient. You'll find it again. Now it's time for the 100,000 subscriber giveaway contest. There's 2 ways to get your name in here, and I'm going to pick a winner when we get to 100,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now so you can get in the contest beforehand. 2 ways, again, to get in here. One is to ask me a question, any question about baseball that you may have on video. Send it to my email, YouGoProBaseball@gmail.com. And if I use it in a video like this, answering your question, your name's going in here for your chance to win. The second way that you can be entered in here and get your name in here is to answer the trivia question for this video. And the trivia question for this video is, what are the 3 pitches that I used to throw when I played professional baseball? Now, you already know one from this video, right? What are the other 2? I'll give you guys a hint. I have a program, a pitching program, that it's an advanced pitching program for 2 pitches. So it has both of the pitches that I used to throw. Now there's one more pitch that I used to throw, and I made a bunch of videos on it. So if you've been subscribed to the channel for any amount of time, you already know the answer. So leave your answer below. What are the 3 pitches I used to throw? And I'm going to pick one person with the correct answer, and your name is going to go in here. Okay. Now, what do you win if your name gets picked when we get to 100,000 subscribers? Great question. You get to pick one of anything that's on my website, whether it be one of the shadow boxes, whether it's a fly ball 500, whether it's a King of the Hill pitcher's leg drive trainer, whether it's a mini wiffle ball pitching machine, one of the skinny barrel bats, training glove, whatever it is, anything you see on my website, you get to pick one of them. Or you can get all of my programs, okay? Any program that I have, by the time we pick the winner, you can get that as well. So don't forget to leave your answer down below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button because you ain't getting in here unless you're subscribed. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.